Alright, you guys. So, today I'm going to be showing you a spelling trick. And it's really not hard. It doesn't require practically any setup. So yeah, actually no setup. And it kind of wows the person that you're showing the trick to. And it's super simple at the same time. So let's get started here. You can shuffle it around. Actually, that's not. Well, I don't want to work with these. I'm not gonna. Okay. Oops. There we go. All right. So we're just gonna shuffle it, just to show the people. Actually, no. I'm gonna perform it for you, and then I'm gonna show you the tutorial. All right. So we're gonna shuffle it. It's not rigged at all, as you can see. And let me see if I can remember how to do this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Um. All right. So here we go. Ready? Pick a card, any card, right? You know, the classic thing. I'm not gonna look at this card. Actually, yes, I am, just for the sake of it. It's the three of diamonds. Pretend I don't know that this card is the three of diamonds. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split these decks into three piles, and I'm gonna say which pile do you want to put put the card on, and you're gonna say one of them. So you're gonna stick it on the middle. Say you stick it on the middle. So I'm just gonna restack all the cards, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some piles. All right. I'm gonna pull these face up cards. You can count if you want, but it won't do much good. Alrighty. So maybe you counted, and if you did, like I said, they seemed pretty random to me. I don't know if I did that pretty random, but anyways. So what am I doing? I'm just gonna pick up these cards. Actually, no, I'm gonna start with this one. I'm gonna pick up these decks in a random order here. I want to do this one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm just no. You can have them do that if you want. Do the yeah. Actually, no. That's a bad idea. I'll tell you why that's a bad idea in a second. So this is why the magic starts. Ready? Is that your card? No? No? Let's try this again. Ready? How about that? No? Alright, one more time. Let's try this one more time. Ready? How about that? No? What was your card? And, like, I know this, but the card was the three of diamonds, so you're going to say, like, the THREE of OFDIAMONDS, like that three of diamonds. So, pretty cool. Like I said, it's super simple, but it seems complicated. It's really not. There's just a few steps you need to remember as you're doing the trick. Alrighty, so here's the tutorial half of this video. Like I said, you can shuffle it, you can have them shuffle it, you can have them cut it. That was a really bad shuffle. I'm not world's greatest shuffler, but let's just pretend that's shuffled. Alright, so before you show them the trick, or like, you see what I did? I said, let me remember how to do that. You see how I did that? I knew how to do the trick. I was just looking for the bottom card. You can figure out a way to do that without them actually realizing that you're memorizing the bottom card. So in this case, the bottom card is the eight of clubs. So I need to remember, okay, eight of clubs. And I need to keep it on the bottom. So, and then what I do is I have them pick a card, obviously, pick a card, and so they pick the two of hearts there, right? So, we're going to split the deck into three parts, make them as even as possible. If they're not completely even, that's fine. So, we still have to know which deck has the eight of clubs underneath of it. So, if they place it on this deck, just pick up the one with the eight of clubs. Make sure the eight of clubs is always touching their chosen card. But so just if it's on the middle one, it's touching like that. If it's on this one, pick up this one, bring it over. But if it's on this deck, let's just say it's on this deck, then we're going to cut all the decks. But by cutting it, we're putting the eight of clubs and the two hearts right next to each other. This makes the piling half of it a little bit more difficult, but you can just say that you're going to cut all the decks just to make sure they're nice and good and shuffled. So you're going to make sure that the chosen card is always next to the card that was initially on the bottom, which was in this case the 8 of clubs. So like I said, I'm gonna make some piles. Make sure you face them right side up. And in this when you're performing it for people, you won't know what their card is, obviously, so it'll make it a little bit more exciting. So you can start making some piles until you see this. I probably should have had one more there just to let that be. But keep flipping cards until you think you need a new pile, and then make some new piles until you get to the bottom card. Now the bottom card is the one where you want to stop a pile. Alright? And then you want to start the next pile with their chosen card, which is always going to be underneath the bottom card. I don't know if that makes sense as I say it, but as you arrange the deck when you pile the cards out in 3 piles, it'll make sense once you have the bottom card here, and then you're going to start with their card, but you don't know where their card is, so I'm bad at explaining this. You don't know what their card is, but after you have this one, and then you flip over the new deck, that's their card, and you know that for sure if you did the trick right, and you should always be confident in yourself that you did the trick right on the feed. Yeah, whatever. So, you know that's their card now, so it's the 2 of hearts. So just start making until you feel good about the number of, cards you have in that. So this one's the 2 of hearts, right? Memorize it's the 2 of hearts. And in your next pile, you're gonna want to go. You're gonna want to spell out the 2 of hearts. So you're gonna go T W O O F H E A R T S. So this one spells 2 of hearts. So then I'm not gonna do it for you, but you can just start making some more piles like so. And there we go. And there's all your piles. And you can tell them to count. It won't matter. It literally won't matter at all. Because they probably won't be going by letters. I'll guarantee you that. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick up the deck that has the number of cards that spell out the chosen card. And you're going to want to you're going to want to pick up their deck. No. Yes. Well, it depends on if you're picking up the rest of them and putting on the top or the bottom. If you're going to put them on the bottom, you're going to want to pick up this deck. If you're putting it on the top, you're going to want to pick up this deck. I'll show you what I mean in a second. So, I'm going to pick up the one with the chosen card. So now the chosen card is on the top of this deck, and we're going to make sure that this spells out, and then there's going to be the chosen card. And we're going to put that on the bottom. We're going to put the chosen card underneath the spelling pile. But if you pick up the chosen card pile first, you're going to put this on top, and then the rest on the bottom. So I would recommend picking up the spelling deck first, and then the chosen card right there. So you're going to put that there, and you can just say you're going to pick up these in random order, even though it's not in random order. After you pick up the first 2, it actually is, but there you go. So it's all picked up. So then you can say something. You can figure out how to perform this for them. Is that your card? No? Okay, let me try again. Is that your card? No. La da 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 da. Right? And then you can ask, oh, well then, what was your card? And they'll say, okay, well my card was the 2 of hearts. So you mean like the T-O or T-W-O-O-F-H. Ooh, that was cool. H-E-A-R-T-S, like that 2 of hearts. And like I said, it works if you do, well, obviously if you do it right, it's going to work every time, but I think it really is simple. It's very simple. Like I said, there are some steps to remember in this trick, but it's actually quite simple once you get it down, and it really makes the people that you're doing it to make you look like a wizard. And yeah, wizards are pretty cool, like Gandalf.
Yay!
Gandalf's a pretty cool wizard. I bet he doesn't even know this card trick. Anyways, so pretty cool spelling trick. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the